I just found my Xbox and today we're going to take a look at it. It's been probably about past 10 years or something. I don't know. I haven't touched this in like 10 years, but I stored it in this box during the move around like 3 years ago or something. 3 or 4 years ago. But yeah, this is what's in the box. And I made a mistake of not putting bags over it. So this was supposed to be a PS2 to an Xbox adapter, and I'm trying to focus here, but my phone's having a hard time. But yeah, so this is the original Duke controller. Oh man, look at that thumbstick. And I don't remember there being a breakaway cable. So let's check it out. Yeah, see, there isn't. Oh boy. So let's see what else is here. Okay, so that's the power cord, and this is the famous wireless Logitech controller. So this one was the controller that inspired the look for the 360. However, this model is like really curved in the end here, and that's something that the 360 changed. And this is the wireless for it, and it seems to have a memory card there. So power cable, and oh yeah, this. So I bought this. This is supposed to be a USB to Xbox adapter, and I never had the chance to use it, but that was supposed to help me mod this Xbox. So yeah, we're gonna move this out of the way and we'll take a look at the Xbox. Oh my goodness, it is so dusty. Look at that. Oh man. Wow. Yeah, so this is my first original Xbox, and I'm not sure which model it is, but oh no. Yeah, I took off the stickers at one point. I was trying to take it apart before I sold it. This was when I was young and dumb, and oh great, now we can't tell which model it is unless we open it up. But this was bought before the greatest hits for Fable the Lost Chapters, before that came out, and before Ninja Gaiden Black came out. So this was like during the time that Fable released and the original Ninja Gaiden got released. So this was before Black and the Lost Chapters came out. And dang it, the games are not in here, so that means they're in a different box. And unfortunately, I can't show it to you guys. But my plan is to turn this on and let it heat up with the thermal paste, and then replace the thermal paste and try to remove the clock capacitor or whatever the hell it's called. But that's on my to-do list, and yeah, man. So aside from the dust, I think everything looks pretty good. I bought this when I can't remember. I was a teenager, and I don't want to do the math right now, but this was my first console that I bought with my own money, and I was so happy. I think the console was like $300 at the time, and controllers were $50, and expensive games were $50, and the platinum hits was $20 at the time. Yeah, so this is it. Original Xbox. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it on. You don't have a monitor here. Okay, so I think it's flashing like that because it can't detect the monitor. So we don't have anything here. Notice this green streak of paint here. I'm not sure where that came from. We never use green paint, so maybe it's Xbox blood or something. Alright, I'm going to try to open it. So after a few minutes, it shut off by itself. Okay, so I remember why I couldn't take it apart back then. We didn't have we didn't have a screwdriver for this. So this is a modular screwdriver, I would say. I don't know the correct terms, but this is what's going to help us take it apart today. Okay, so I just finished pulling it out, and look, it is this long. Holy smokes. Man, it made a cracking sound when I first twist, so hopefully the rest goes easy. Alright, so I just finished taking all the screws out, and we're going to try to lift this up and take it apart. I will try to clean this outside when I'm done with all the insides or something. I'm going to do this part separately, that's what I mean to say, because I don't want to damage it, because I've tried to use isopurple to clean one of my computer cases once, and it wrecked it. So I want to make sure that I'm able to do this nice and safely, and I don't know if sanitizing wipe is going to help either, but we want to do this nicely. Okay, so the front part here is pretty easy to try to get a hold of, but there's like nothing to grab. Oh, okay, so it's coming out from the sides here. Okay, it's kind of hard to do it with one hand, so you're gonna have to bear with me here. Okay, we got it slowly and surely. Oh wow, so this looks pretty clean. This is very, very dirty. Okay, so I see some dust bunnies here. Not too bad, but the inside is very nice and clean, I would say. This part is, of course, dusty. Not as bad as I thought it would be for like, man, I don't know, maybe 15 years or so. I don't know. Okay, we got to do this outside. So before we take it outside, I just discovered this guy over here, and that's a lot of dust. But it's still not as bad as I thought it would be. So it's about 85 degrees outside right now, and we're gonna check out the dusk here, and we're gonna start blowing. So I'm actually right-handed, but let's give this a shot. Switching hands. Okay, so it's not very effective. I see some of the dust flying, but oh man. Okay, so that looks pretty nice. Some of the dust is stuck here though. We're gonna head back inside and clean up a little bit there. So I tried to take this apart, and I'm having issues with this guy. I don't see a lever or a switch to untoggle this, so it detaches. So I'm having issues with this one, and it's really dusty inside. Holy smokes, look at this. Yeah, so we're gonna have to take this outside and take care of it. I wanna make sure that we can remove this first, and then we'll get back to this in a bit. All right, so I took it off. I took 2 hands, one on each side to pull it out safely. I wanna make sure that I didn't damage it. So now we're back outside. I don't have a place to place this, but we're gonna shoot from the inside, and then we'll get back in a bit. Okay, so I just flipped the disk drive and the hard drive upside down. There's a lot of dust here. I don't have all the tools that I want to clean this with, but this is what the Xbox looks inside. And I'm gonna start blasting. Whoa. Okay, so there's a lot of dust. Holy smokes. Switching hands. Yeah, the bottle here is getting really cold. don't have a nice place to set this dust once it's flying out. Oh yeah, that bottle is getting cold. Okay, we're gonna have to try to take care of the rest by isopropyl alcohol. So everything here looks pretty nice and clean now. I don't know where the clock capacitor is. Alright, so I managed to take out the two hinges. We're having issues with the GPU heatsink though. It's not moving at all. So the CPU heatsink was moving when I was removing it. So let's check that out. Give me a second here. I'm trying to focus. Okay, so my camera's not picking it up. We're gonna have to do it from afar. There we go. So look at that. And then here, try to focus in a second. All right, so I'm gonna grab a hair dryer and try to loosen this up before we try to take it out. All right, we're going in. Okay, I can feel the heat. All right. Oh, dang, I don't have a good spot to place the... Oh, man. Okay, let's try it out. Oh, wow. Wow, that is hot. Okay, wow. Give me a second here. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow, it is insanely hot. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen, or whoever is watching this. So it's made in China. Wow, that is hot. Okay. We're going to clean this off with purple alcohol. Sorry, can't really focus right now. It's hot. It's still hot. All right. Thank you, hair dryer. Okay, so this is the GPU heatsink, and it's tough as nails. Unfortunately, I only have the isopropyl alcohol wipe, and it's not doing much. I think I messed up on my CPU or something, because this is not coming off, and this square is way too perfect. I'm scared that I might have ripped something off. I don't know. This does not look like no chip to me, so I don't know if I took off a cover or something, but this looks terrible. I can't remove this. And I saw the guy on YouTube, he did it, and all his stuff came off. I need to recheck, because I don't know, it doesn't feel right at this point. This part is also very difficult to try to remove. So we're gonna have to do some more research and then we'll come back. But yeah, this is tough. Okay, so I try to take off the thermal paste and it's tough as nails. I tried heating it with the hair dryer again and no luck. The best I can do for the CPU heatsink is scratch like 2 lines, one here and then the other one up here. That is not enough. We have to use a different solution. This is not cutting it. Some of the print for made in China is fading off, but man, this thermal paste is tough as heck. And this is what the system looks like right now. It's much cleaner. I don't know if this like type of glue on the side is supposed to be a part of the CPU or not, but you can see this clear lining on the bottom here above the word Intel. I think that's supposed to be glued to the CPU. I'm not completely sure, but I've done the best I could for the GPU. You can see still some markings. I don't know, maybe I scratched it or something, or maybe it's some remains. I don't know, but that's the best I can do. I'm going to try to get a different solution, and hopefully we can try to get rid of everything here. I'm going to try to buy some thermal paste remover. So right now it's dark and I'm in the basement. I don't have good lighting, so I have my camera's flashlight on, and I removed the paste, the remaining paste with isopropyl alcohol. And next thing we're gonna do is use the MX4 thermal compound. And yeah, I cleaned up a little bit. Not as clean as I would like, but I just don't have the tools to get in the dirty here and clean it all up. But I'm pretty satisfied with the little that I can do. I've also cleaned the upper parts here. You can still see some dust, but damn it, I don't know. There's not much I can do now. I don't have enough tools. I only have these small packets of alcohol wipes, and it's not doing much. Alright, I found the clock capacitor. It's right here. And for my model, I shouldn't have to remove it. I believe it's a 1.6 or else 1.6B. I'm not sure. That's the information that I got. So we're gonna clean up the fan here because it's really gross down there. And then we'll place the thermal paste and then close up the Xbox. So that's how much I have for the CPU, and that's how much I have for the GPU. I hope this is good. Okay, so I got them both thermal paste and applied both the clamps back on. I was kind of worried about breaking them. But yeah, everything is good aside from the dust. Alright, so I got the hard drive and the disk drive back on. All I really had to do was connect this cable, this yellow cable, and reconnect this piece right here, and that was it. So it was pretty easy. And we're gonna do some cleanup and then we'll put the cover back on. Alright, so I had to drop that screw down there. It wouldn't attach to the screwdriver, but it is magnetic. It's just not very strong, so I had to drop it in. Alright, so same case with this one. This is for the disk drive. So the left one and the right one. So I finished putting the Xbox back together, and I just have to do some cleaning on the outside here and then we're done. But that's it for this video. If you guys like this, like and subscribe.